My son, as you know, if you've been following my channel at all, severely ADHD, and also now recently have learned tested very high on the autistic scale, and he has been a nightmare for us. His behavioral issues are out of control, and honestly it seems like a lot of things are just getting worse and worse, especially in the anger department. This weekend we had an incident where something set him off, basically telling him no about something, and he just lost his ever-loving mind, to the point where just he raged, literally raged. The obscenities that came out of his mouth, the banging and slamming of things in the house, punched a hole in our door, just extremely violent and nasty and mean, and honestly just very scary. Several times during these fits of rage, he would leave the house, go downstairs into our basement. Our basement has been built into an apartment for my daughter and son-in-law. They live down there. We heard him go down in there and kind of yell. We heard him slamming doors downstairs into the basement area. Went outside into the driveway, and really at the time I thought that was not all that bad, working out some steam or clearing his head or whatever he was doing, because he nothing productive, just kind of just on the prowl, you know. So the night fortunately ended peacefully, and then we find out the next morning. My wife went down there into the basement. My daughter is on a cruise, so she's out of town. So the son-in-law has been flying solo. You know, he works a lot and it's not home much, and so he's in and out. He hasn't been staying there a whole lot. He's been staying with his folks a little bit in town, but so they have this puppy, so my wife's helping with their puppy. So she went down there to check on things. Lo and behold, what she found down there is enough to really make my stomach hurt, to be honest with you, out of fear. On my daughter's bed, there was a loaded handgun, just right out in open sight, just there. Apparently the son-in-law had plans to go shooting, and then something came up and he didn't get back, and it was just left on the bed. I don't know every last bit of the details on that, but it doesn't really matter. The gun was left on the bed in open sight, and we had a child. Now granted, my kid's 14, but he has a mentality of about a 6 or 7 year old. He doesn't know right from wrong. So anyway, and he was in this fit of rage. So I don't even want to mention the things that he could have done if he had noticed it, because I pretty darn guarantee that if he had noticed, he would have touched it. Do something to himself, something to us, or just simply not knowing what he's doing and just fire it accidentally. This is really scary. I mean, beyond words, honestly. And this really has nothing to do with a kid who's autistic, ADHD. This all has to do with locking up your firearms. I mean, you hear stories about this every day in the news. Somebody gets, a child gets his hands on a weapon and does something accidentally most of the time. So it's very, very scary. So this is what this video is about. I implore you, if you have a gun in your home and children, don't really care what the age is, you have to have it locked up, out of sight, locked. Our weapons are locked under lock and key upstairs in our bedroom, easily accessible to my wife and I, because we're the only ones who know where they are. So on that note, I guess I could end this and say this is a learning experience for him, because boy did he get it. My son-in-law, that is. And he got the business from my wife, and then he got the old scary guilt trip from the dad. So again, lesson to anybody and everybody: if you have any firearms, they must be kept locked and out of sight. I hope you guys have a great day, learn something, give you something to think about. Go home, love your kids, and let them know that you love them. Till next time, peace.